Now we will come to Drishtanta Bhasa or pseudo instance. Drishtanta, as we all know, is the case which is accepted by both the proponents and the opponents as a clear instance where the probans is invariably related to the probandum. Since the invariable relation has two aspects, positive and negative, instance is also of two kinds. Affirmative instance, sadharmiya drishtanta, where both the probans and the probandum coexist, and negative instance, vaidharmiya drishtanta, where the probans and the probandum are co-absent. Violation of these essential characteristics results into the fallacies of affirmative and negative instance respectively. Let us consider them with illustrations briefly. 5 types of affirmative pseudo-instance. While illustrating the fallacies of affirmative instance, the inferential statement Diṅnāga considers is sound is eternal because it is immaterial, amurta. Here, immateriality is the probans and eternality is the probandum. 3 types of affirmative pseudo-probans become readily available here. First one is sadhana dharma siddha, where proband's property is absent. For example, like the atoms. This is a pseudo-instance because atoms are considered to be eternal but material, not immaterial. Sadhya dharma siddha, second one, where probandum property is absent. For example, like cognition. Here cognition is a pseudo-instance because cognition is immaterial but not eternal. Ubhaya siddha, third one, where both probans and the probandum are absent. For example, like a pot. Here pot is a pseudo-instance because a pot is neither eternal nor immaterial. Now, apart from the above 3 types, Diṅnāga considered 2 other situations in which the affirmative instance fails to substantiate positive concomitance. Ananvaya, this is the 4th one, where the positive concomitance or anvaya is not stated at all. For example, one may just argue sound is non-eternal because it is a product like a pot. And then the 5th, viparita anvaya, where instead of the positive concomitance, its converse is stated. For example, sound is non-eternal because it is a product. That which is non-eternal is a product like a pot. Here the statement of positive concomitance should have been whatever is a product is non-eternal. Instead of that, one states its converse. Now we come to the 5 fallacies of negative instance. 5 fallacies of negative instance can be understood on similar lines. While illustrating the fallacies of negative instance, Diṅnāga has the same inferential statement before him, namely, sound is eternal because it is immaterial, amurta, where immateriality is the probans and eternality is the probandum. 3 types of negative pseudo-instance becomes readily available here. First, sadhana avavritya, where the probans is not excluded, avavritta. For example, unlike karman, here karman or actions is the negative pseudo-instance. From karma, eternality is excluded but immateriality is not. And then sadhya avabritya, where the probandum is not excluded. For example, unlike atoms. Here, atoms are the negative pseudo-instance because from atoms, immateriality is excluded, eternality is not. And then ubhaya abhabritya, where neither the probans nor the probandum is excluded. For example, unlike space. The example, namely space, is fallacious because from space neither immateriality nor eternality is excluded. And then comes avyatireka, where the vyatireka relation, that is negative concomitance, is not stated at all. Bare statement of the negative instance cannot substantiate the negative concomitance. And then viparita avyatirika, where instead of the negative concomitance, its converse is stated. For example, the lightning is non-eternal because it is an effect. Whatever is not an effect is eternal, like ether. Here the negative concomitance should have been stated as whatever is eternal is not an effect, but it is stated in reverse order. So this is also a fallacy of the drishtanta. Now, given the nature of inference for others as consisting of three elements, thesis, probans, and instance, Diṅnāga's threefold division of fallacies seems to be quite fitting. In the later development of the theory of inference, hetu or probans assumed a central position, and fallacies of probans, hetvabhasa, assumed central position in the theory of fallacies. Even the fallacies of thesis, pakshabhasa, were converted to an additional hetvabhasa called badhita in the Nyaya theory of inference. This development was quite artificial. Thank you.